And then a Club World Cup final between a Boboku and Chelsea Football Club and Boboku and Paris Saint-Germain. These are two teams right from the beginning, from the beginning of the competition, this particular time. So over Chelsea Football Club in the group and all the likes of Flamingo Muomuno, even though Chelsea and Timan finished top, but to the second in the group, Obibeka said that second position at Chelsea finishing and was a blessing in disguise because looking at the path at Chelsea fire and the opponent meet on their way to the finals, Obiara no be adwene sɛ that second position na Chelsea nyan in that group no was a blessing in disguise a team boa mo aiding them to become a team over BPM into the finals. Also, we also help Bobo Kwefe and Paris Saint-Germain or top in the group na subsequently or twice one kakra what team they are them eba BPM or the finals. In terms of opponents, these two teams they meet here on their way to the finals. Then Kaubeka said based on that, then PSG and face a tougher opponent because don't forget Paris Saint-Germain about the likes of Bobo Koefen Bayern Munich, about the likes of Bobo Koefen Real Madrid, and was able against Chelsea. But Chelsea about against Bobo Koefen Fluminense, about Palmares, Benfica, and this all in terms of pedigree, in terms of performance and everything. No, Chelsea side you know who said modern bono teams no boy no the ever from but don't write off Chelsea because finals and in as much as we about PM or final forgetting about teams that will meet no and it's actually finals one off game and be a bit made happen for Chelsea Football Club in terms of percentage team obiara bɛpɛ nkanɛ so obetumi awini anaasɛ biribiara favour no so obɛwini no ɛyɛ Boboko ɛfɛ no Paris Saint-Germain looking at the form of PSG wɔ mu no in this particular tournament right from the beginning basi this time PSG lose that just one match that was the game a wɔn lose against ɛyɛ Boboko a ɛfɛ no Botafogo Chelsea elsewhere nso lose just one game and that was the game a wɔn nso lose against ɛyɛ Boboko a yɛfɛ no Flamingo. One outstanding thing about this Paris Saint-Germain team is say they attack better, yes, so they sometimes defend better. They've conceded just one goal in this particular tournament. Don't forget, Omabo against the likes of Bubuku and Real Madrid, Omabo against the likes of Bubuku and Bayern Munich. And yes, still, right from the beginning of the tournament, this particular time, they've conceded just one goal. Chelsea elsewhere and share solid defensively, but they try their best and able to match more goals a bit my AD PM and now boy my team there about be PM or the final. But so a Chelsea fan. These are some of the things that a favor also bit my win this particular finals. I don't also and then you or a USA. Now Chelsea is one particular club, but most of the European finals or my boni they were underdogs. And don't forget that all the European finals are Chelsea abo in recent times they've lost only just one final. And that was the finals at Chelsea lose against Manchester United in 2008. Since then, every single European final be at Chelsea Akubiano. They do what? They end up becoming victorious or winning that particular trophy. We can talk of the 2012 Champions League final winning against Bobo and Bayern Munich. In that match, they were the underdogs. In 2013, they played against Benfica in the UEFA Europa League finals. And also, no, not Benfica, looking at the team, they set and it on. Chelsea were not hugely favourite in that particular match. Chelsea and they are victorious. And so far, in 2019, yes, I will say Chelsea, ever be winning the Europa League in IBM. And also they played against a team I know very solid in that competition, Arsenal Football Club, coached by Opinion United Emery. And so I almost have a ball against Manchester City, or moving in the Conference League, or moving. So the international finals, and it looks as if said the only finals at Chelsea and lose since 2010. Ebano was the Club World Cup final Omulusu against Ebo Bukwa, the Corinthians in 2012-2013 season. It Chelsea, even though Chelsea lose the continental finals, but don't forget the last time they lost a final, this particular huge final, the FIFA organized final was the same Club World Cup, even though that time they anticipate format and that finals, Ebo Boku FN Corinthians and the show Moje that particular trophy. So we have PSG. Opinion FN Luis Enrique, that kind of history. So we need this particular trophy because So the time at Barcelona winning the Champions League with Barcelona in 2015, or twice this particular tournament in 2016. So the experience when it comes to winning this particular trophy, even though Chelsea are winning this trophy, but coach our general bench, what is his experience or this particular tournament? Our the finals against Paris Saint-Germain. And as share Paris Saint-Germain, they have everything. They have what it takes in terms of goalkeeping. Ubeka say Paris Saint-Germain. In terms of defensive solidity, Ubeka say Paris Saint-Germain. In terms of midfield dominance, this particular tournament, one particular team what dominating VP every single time or against the opponents, PSG. They are the likes of Vitinha, the likes of João Neves, Fabian Ruiz, Abom Humadi Yepa. Up front, Ubiane Meya said this particular tournament, they are the team Abom Humadi, the likes of Dembele mo, Desiree Due mo, Abrante Feni Kivicha Kwaraskelia. Even though the players between Chelsea and Bishima, these players still strive and more the needed results at Paris Saint-Germain team near them. Now, these are two teams that so and then you definitely Chelsea be try some be frustrate boku a efe no Paris Saint-Germain send the be your team mbo mu game by so doing I would all want to see how opinion efe no Enzo Maresca be set up the team meaning that Chelsea will do absolutely everything because if when it comes to that robotic type of midfielders now Chelsea also has that particular thing because of him Moises Caicedo Enzo Fernandez Mona they are midfielders are very mechanical, especially Moises Caicedo, or obstruct or make sure or destroy opponent, passes near the. And then how would Abrante Feni Moises Caicedo fare against Ebubuko Feni Paris Saint-Germain? Paris Saint-Germain, I'm making a clear move here who say whenever we need a match against any opponent or money or mobile, Ayana, they normally take the midfield dominance. And then the team will bet me enya that dominance no ɛwɔ midfield hɔ no stand a chance will bet me win in as much as Chelsea bet me enya that dominance no emre ɛna ɛbɛkyerɛ but looking at the performance at PSG ada na di ne deɛ it looks as if everything still towards them so bet me win this particular finals ɛbɛkɔ so na enyimrɛ but don't ever write off Chelsea Football Club because they are capable of doing absolutely everything and on a good day Chelsea will play will make cause havoc to this particular Paris Saint-Germain team. So in terms of defense, the Chelsea are proving it down the years. Say in terms of defense, they are very very solid. And to upset any opponent. The airball. They have the last of Pedro Neto at this particular Club World Cup. Where you know how born who di pa Abrantia your friend Cole Palmer and so perform really well. Don't forget their new signing Abrantia friend João Pedro and so modern bar what they are catch Chelsea team no I'm on my looking very very sharp up front and PSG whenever playing against teams are almost attack your movie no and Paris Saint-Germain the extra good and then you better the Chelsea bit might take your more chances whenever press it and also try some more goal no and also team because definitely Paris Saint-Germain will always find a way to beat match. The only team I prevented Paris Saint-Germain from scoring in this particular Club World Cup no na ebubu kwa efere Botafogo ene Chelsea beat my say adwuma ni biem I prevent them from scoring and I say be say a dominant PSG side or dismantle any team away they were meeting this is a match I see PSG so beat my there I come out victorious but me share that ma write Chelsea off but I think that with everything and with the performances that PSG had done in this year, Club World Cup, or more chance, so bet me win with the players with the form of movement there. They have the chance, but don't ever write off Ebo Buko and Chelsea because they are capable of doing anything. If there's one particular team who bet my happy PSG, Chelsea bet my man. So and then we will have final and be a very wonderful game. US and Montez.